Welcome back. Vape Dr. Dan here once again. Um, it is not Tuesday when I'm filming this. It's actually Friday. Friday the 30th of September. Because as of the 1st of October, there will be no vaping in this room, in this suite. It's something I have strongly given my opinion against. I have tried speaking about it. I have created a petition that I will be turning in as of the day after this goes up. I'm very upset about this, but I do have a lot of stuff to talk about in this vlog. So let's get it started. I got some stuff that's new and exciting. I got a Mandarin word of the week. I'll put a disclaimer right now. It's a rather explicit word of the week, Mandarin word of the week, because well, I'll just come out and say it. I'm pissed. I've got some stuff that I've been vaping, something new that I've been vaping. I've got some advocacy stuff. Some of the advocacy stuff is in the new and exciting bit because it's new and worrisome. And then I'll talk a little bit about that thing that I've been talking about, asking for little videos to be added into the intro and outro, because I do that. I'm going to do that anyways. So, new and exciting, let's get started. So this might be the last vlog. Now, when I say that, it's a little bit sensationalist, but I started a petition, like I said. It's 4 pages. Goes over the benefits of vaping and the hazards of cigarettes, as well as a page for signatures, which I am slowly filling it up. Someone actually took his name off of the petition because he's afraid that it'll get him in trouble. Because apparently that's a thing. You can't express your opinions without worrying about getting in trouble. So I'm going to be putting a note on there as well about that. So if the petition doesn't work, then I may look into legal options to defend my vaping rights. And if that still doesn't work, then I will likely be moving to a new vlog space. That brings me to my next point. In the meantime, I will likely be doing some out and about vlogs. The reviews will have to go by the wayside, unfortunately. So I may take a look at that beginner vaping series that I had started thinking about doing a long time ago. I may revamp it, start setting up a playlist for it, that sort of thing. We'll see in the next little while here. So stay tuned to find out more. If you could, I would really appreciate if you could send me an email about what you like about my channel, what you like about like the schedule, that sort of thing. If there is anything that you think will help my cause that I can forward to the director of the house here. If you weren't sure, then I do live in a sober living facility where we're supposed to be dealing with getting rid of addictions. Apparently one of the addictions that we're supposed to be dealing with does not count tobacco. It's something I'm very upset about. So if you could send an email to vapedrdan@gmail.com, and I'll put that across the screen so you don't have to try to fiddle around in the description to find out, although it will be in the description as well. I'll put it across the bottom of the screen so that you can read it off there. On to some more, something exciting. I found my tugboat! Yay! So I got my tugboat back. I will be filming a review on the same day as this. So if you see me 2 days in a row with the same clothes, I'm not actually 2 days in a row with the same clothes. I'm just getting both these videos out as soon as I can, so that I'm not breaking the law. So yeah, I can do it. I'll be doing a juice review probably. I have a list somewhere of things that I still have yet to review, so I'll have to compare that and see what the best review will be in conjunction with what I think you guys will enjoy most seeing. So more advocacy news. There is some news from the Canadian federal government. I have a story right here. I'm just going to read out a section of it. The headline is Canada to regulate vaping products to help shield young people. That's the headline. That is the headline. So the department says it is also renewing the federal tobacco control strategy for 1 year, giving the government time to develop a new long-term plan. That's the subtitle, I guess. And it goes on to say that the Liberal government says it plans to introduce legislation later this fall to regulate vaping. Health Canada offered few other details Tuesday, beyond saying it would both protect young people from nicotine and allow adult smokers to use vaping as a quit-smoking aid or as a potentially less harmful alternative to tobacco. That in itself seems promising, but I'm not entirely sure what that entails. So I'm glad that it says that it's a less harmful alternative to tobacco, so they do acknowledge that it isn't tobacco. It is a different thing. But it's I don't know very much about this yet. I will put a link in the description to this article that you can read. It's on Metro News Canada. So there's a link in the description. I've already put it in the notes and everything, so it'll be there. Back to my notes. Well, that's the so I'll give you more information as I find out. You can always check in with the various advocacy groups to see what you can do to do your part, and I'll get to that in the advocacy section. But for now, it's time for Mandarin of the Week. Okay, so Mandarin word of the week. This week I told you it was going to be explicit, and it's not a very nice one. It's Sha Bi. It's 2 words, so it's actually Mandarin phrase of the week, I suppose, and it means stupid cunt. My example sentence I wrote is Ta Sha Bi. So ta is like he or she. I've decided to use he in this case. So he's stupid cunt is a literal translation. But it actually works out to be like he's a stupid cunt. I guess Chinese are just more efficient with their language than English. But yeah. Ta Sha Bi. He's a stupid cunt. That brings us to what have I been vaping? So what have I been vaping? Let's do our little cut thing and we'll get to that. Alright, so I picked this little guy up today. I call it my O Canada setup. It's the Eleaf Icare. And I'm pretty excited about it. It was $20 or $25, and I'm really excited about it. It's kind of cool. I've been really itching for a good mouth to lung vape. This is it's more of a like restrictive lung hit, but I use it like a mouth to lung. Got some 18 milligram I Like It Daily in there, and it is just delicious. It's lemon iced tea flavor. Takes me back to when I started vaping. So that's the thing. We'll check back in with this as the videos progress. But yeah. So, Eleaf Icare. Who knew? It was like the battery has been going like all day. It got red for a little while, so I threw it on my like mobile battery, just to get it a little bit of charge. And I threw it on for like 10 minutes, went all the way back up to green, and now it's only at orange. Now it's a little battery champ. This light changes colors depending on the battery level. So it's green when it's like full-ish, then it's orange when it's middle-ish, and then it's red when it's dead-ish. So it's kind of cool so far. I'm enjoying it. Next, what I've been vaping is the Limitless Plus on the ShopMod with Galactic Pear. I've been switching around juices in here. The coils are in desperate need of a cleaning, but I love this setup. It's kind of my daily go-to. Just clouds, bro, clouds. Clouds for days. So, that is always dope. Taking advantage of the vaping in the room for every last second I can. And lastly, on what I've been vaping is the RX with the Goliath RTA V2. I've been running out of 6 milligram juices. I didn't want to use up my Brooklyn 6 milligrams because I'm going to do a review on those. So right now is the last dregs of my Theravape London Fog. That's a pretty cool setup. I've still got the nickel coils in there, 0.09 ohms, running at 68.6 watts, 420 degrees Fahrenheit. I have never once hit the temperature protection on this. Almost did that time. I got 408. There we go, because it's completely dry. I finally hit the temp protect. So that's a thing too. Now on to the advocacy section, because advocacy. So, first I'm going to touch on W.A.V.E.S, like I normally do. It's Western Alliance for Vaping Ethical Standards. Basically, responsible legislation. I've got a link in the description to their Facebook page. There has been some new updates since last week, so that's kind of cool. And next is NICS 56. So, NICS 56 is about Prop 56 in California. Basically, it's taking money that should be going to the schools and putting it in the pockets of insurance companies. So that's bad news. If you live in California, you should definitely check out nics56.org, and there will be a link in the description to check that out. Just educate yourself, whether you're a vapor or a non-vapor. Again, I don't know why you'd be watching this if you're a non-vapor. Unless you're a smoker who wants to get off the stinkies, in which case you should go check this out anyways. It's it's handy to know even if you're not in California, just to see what direction governments are taking across the world. Next is august8th.org. So again, august8th.org, you can still do your part. Again, what happens down there generally tends to find its way up here. So go to august8th.org and participate in it. If you already have, do it again. Do it 100 times. Get all your friends and family to do it. It's important to fight for your vaping rights. And if you're in Canada, check out the CVA. It's the Canadian Vaping Association. I've got a link in the description to both their Facebook and their website. Not only are they a great Canadian advocacy group, but they have lots of references that you can use and that you can read up on clinical studies, that sort of thing. I just used a lot of it actually to build this petition. I strongly recommend that you fight for your vaping rights, because if you don't fight for your vaping rights, then none of this is going to matter anyways. And last but not least, I'd like to have a new intro at some point. Again, even though I kind of like the intro that I have now, I'd like to have it more personalized to this channel. So you can email a short clip of you blowing out a cloud, building a coil, something vapey. Then I will throw you in there, put your name on the picture or in the credits or something like that. And if you don't want your name in there, you can just include that in the email, and I won't include your name. That being said, this is going to be a short video because I don't have a whole lot of time. Fight for your vaping rights. Remember to check out the CVA. The CVA if you're in Canada, and August 8th if you're in the States, Prop 56 if you're in California, W.A.V.E.S if you're in Western Canada, or anywhere in Canada, really. And be sure to fight for your vaping rights. Again, I'm just going to touch back on the emails. I'd like you to email me just a short blurb on if you find my videos informative, what you like about my channel, something that I can forward to the director here so that I can try to keep the channel as is. I really appreciate it. Anyways, thanks a lot, and stay smurfy, guys. Those guys can bounce back from anything. This is my serious face. You can't tell because of all of this. But this is my serious face.